So here's the first demonstration. I'm just going to do a quick, well, for you will be a quick demonstration on pouring a mold. For me, it'll take quite a bit longer just because I'll pour it, the video will stop, and then I'll come back later, film the rest of what happens. The first step is pretty easy. You have to make the mold. But once you have that made, then it's time to put on the mold strap. So you can see right here with my mold, I have the mold straps on. You want to hold it vertically and then hold it horizontally, because the outward pressure of the slip, the clay slip that goes in here, will force it apart. And so you need something that's going to hold it together, like cinch it in this way, and then also it's going to try and escape out the bottom. So you need something that pulls it down this way. So this is my cup mold. I made this a number of years ago. This one is brand spanking new. It is made by Celia, and she has given me her blessing to pour this mold for her, and so I'm going to do that. So I have this strap right here. These are mold straps. They're just simple little tightening bands. You pull it and then you just flip this down. You can hear it. That's a nice pressure. So with Celia's, I'll just have to make sure I aim right in here so I don't hit my strap, just so I don't have to clean the strap. Not a big deal. Generally speaking, you want to aim for the edge of it anyway, just because if you don't, you could put air bubbles in there, and that's not ideal. Alright, so those are all strapped up. The reason I'm doing mine is because you should take every opportunity to pour your molds when you have them, because it's sort of a process, and the more cast you get, the better. So I have right here Standard Stoneware. Slip Standard is a company, not just like some sort of recipe called Standard, but Standard Clay. And it is a Cone 6 stoneware. It works and fires beautifully. I have made up my own slip before, poorly. I have bought slip that works great, and so that's what I'm going to be using here today. And I'll just pour it in all three, and these have reservoirs up, so I can just pour it to the very top and then just kind of let it sit so that it'll slump in over time, but I don't have to keep re-pouring if I don't want to. Just a couple bits of clay, so a couple pieces of clay fell into the slip that I don't want to be in there, so that I don't get like a lump on one of the sides of the cups here. So this whole process will take me maybe about an hour, just because you have to let the slip set inside the mold for about that long. It is the part of the process that makes people who don't like slip casting to not like slip casting, because this is the part where it becomes, for all intents and purposes, pretty quick. All I have to do is just pour in slip, walk away, come back, and I got some cups. Or whatever it may be. Bowls, pitchers. You can slip cast just about anything if you make a good mold. Right, so that part's done. Can't see me very well, sorry. Now I just wait. Put the lid back on, try not to let my slip dry out. It's pretty resilient. I've had that slip sitting in that bucket for over a year, and finally just kind of getting around to using it some more, which is a testament to Standard's ability to make some good slip. Alright, so like I said, I will let these sit. It's 1:21 on my watch, just to give you a sort of indication of how long this takes. I have my tool right here, by which I can cut into the clay that has developed some dryness, and see how thick my walls are getting. I want them to be about about a 1/4 inch thick or so, 3/8 1/4 inch, and then I'll pour out the slip back into my bucket here and my bucket here for these ones. All right. Post them back soon.